So as you can see here, the chart here is it's a nice one, respecting support and resistance and all that. And let's say you're here at the moment, which is the current price, and you say, wow, price has been respecting this level, and coming down. This is an M formation, and you think it's going to come down here. It's back here, respecting, and you say you want to place your trade, but you've gotten the last confirmation you need. You just need this candle to close, and you're waiting. But let's say this candle, you know, closes here or closes here. What would you do? Would you enter here and put your stop loss here, or would you enter here and put your stop loss here? So it could be confusing, especially for new traders thinking about where to place their stop losses. So, but before we get into that, you would want to consider a lot of factors because, first of all, your stop loss, where you place your stop loss, actually doesn't really matter. What matters the most is um, uh, how much you are willing to give out in that stop loss. If your stop loss is going to be here, how much would that cost you? That's the first thing that you should be thinking about. And when you think about that, you think about a lot of things like, okay, how much am I willing to risk if I have $100? If this stop loss is 70 pips, you know, how much is my position size going to be? How much risk am I willing to take and stuff like that. So those are the factors that you start thinking about. So before you place any trade, before you even get into the market, the first thing that you should have figured out in your trading strategy and your rule-based setup is um, how much am I willing to risk per trade, my risk per trade, and how much um, lot size would I need to achieve this risk per trade on every setup and every trade that you make. So this is not a video for calculating position size or anything, but what I'm saying is, if you don't know the risk that you're trying to, if you don't know how much you are risking per trade, then you probably blow your account very easily because thinking about lot size first before thinking about risk is a recipe for blowing your account. That's simple. So, for example, for $100 account, if you say, okay, you want to risk only 3% per every trade, then that means this trade should cost you nothing more than $3, irrespective of where you place your risk, your stop loss. If you want to risk $5 per any trade, this movement should cost you nothing more than $5. Irrespective if you enter from here and you put your risk here, it should be $5. So you need to figure this out first before you decide entering any trade. So if you have that figured out, then you know that, okay, I'm risking $5. If I enter from here and my stop loss is here, is that going to be something that I can afford? Looking at my reward, is this going to be like a 3 to 1, onto this next level? If it is, then hey, maybe this $5 might be worth it, and you place your trade. Depend on your strategy. Everybody has a different strategy. This is just a video for your risk. So in this trade here, like this is an awesome setup actually. This is an awesome chart pattern here. You have multiple wicks rejection. You know, I'll be looking out for this markets. I just wanted to make this video, but this it's a coincidence here. Euro odds. Anyways, placing your trade here. Um, let's say you're going short. You want to enter from the close of this candle, and if it closes here, mm, or you want to enter from here, you put your wrist somewhere. Maybe you want to put it above structure or above the wick. Doesn't matter. Like what matters is your your risk, your account risk, how much you are willing to risk. And you say you target here 1 to 6 to 1, 1 to 6.9, 1 to 1.69, and you know this should cost you $5 if you're trying to risk $5 in $100 account. But if you feel, man, this is not good enough for me, I would prefer a 2 to 1 or something. There's another way that you can get your reward higher without moving your risk, which is another method I want to talk about, which is waiting for price to come back to retest this level here. Now you see your price just changed from your risk to reward just changed from 1 to 1.69 to 3 to 1. So this you can only do that with a sell limit. So you can place a sell limit up here, maybe before this um, that resistance line there, and wait. Maybe price might come back to retest it, and trigger your sell and bring you down here for a 3 to 1. See the difference? You place it here, it's 1 to 1.5. You place it here, it's 3 to 1. So this is another interesting way you can get your risk, your reward high with the same risk. But the downside of this is most of the time or some of the time, price might leave you behind. Might just do this, and might not touch your or trigger your sell limit and still go your direction anyways. So you have to put that into consideration as well when thinking about how to put your stop losses. So you know, but that depends on the trader and their strategy. Like I said. So on this trade, you might as well just go into the market with an instant execution. Figure out the amount you are willing to risk. Like I said, this is not a video for position size calculator, but if this is 51 pips right here, and you want to take it to this level, then you have to figure out how much lot size would be 51 will be $5 for this 51 pips. So if you're on $100 account and this is 51 pips, then you might be thinking about placing a 0.001 lot size where one pip is equal to $0.001, for 51 pips to be $5. So you can go to a website like baby pips calculator, or lot size calculator by baby pips, or you have lot size calculators in Forex Factory, and there are a lot of them. Just go to Google and type out lot size calculator and follow the instructions, and it'll give you a perfect lot size to use. I'll probably show you that in another video, but that's not what I'm talking about in this video. In this video, I'm just talking about placing your lot size the right way, and you want to place your stop loss, and you want to place your stop loss above structure. Structure being number one, above the zone that you have placed. And looking at this um, chart, you could see a lot of wicks, 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 wicks. So you might want to be less aggressive and put it up here, but that's going to affect your risk to reward. So You have to put that into consideration as well. You can just, like I said, use a sell limit. Bring your stop loss up here, your sell order up here, which is a sell limit. It makes it a 3 to 1 with the same trade, the same risk, but the price might leave you behind. Or you just take your instant execution and let price do its thing. So that's two ways of placing your stop losses. You know, just make sure you know how much um, you are ready to lose if the trade goes against you, and make sure you use the perfect lot size to um, get to the perfect dollar number for your risk, so you don't risk more than you intended to, and you don't blow your account before you know it. So that's just a basic stop loss placement, and probably go into maybe other advanced stop loss placements in maybe other videos, as it comes. That's if I do that. I'm not sure. You know, this is a new channel. I really don't know the videos that I'm making. I'm just, as I'm trading, and I ask myself questions, and I see some questions online, and I just decide to do those videos. So if you um, um, feel like me, doing a particular video, you want to request something, just leave it in the comment section. This is my trading. There's nothing formal here. It's just me having fun with my trades and sharing it with you, and also sharing strategies and information and educative information about forex trading and analysis. So thanks for stopping by. Please like and subscribe. Let's grow together. It's a new channel, and the more you like it, the more I am motivated to do more. So I'll see you next time, and have a good trading week. Bye.